Welcome to Salty Fishing and Adventures. Well, I didn't do a video this week. Kind of want to just kind of explain why we didn't post a video, and I guess I'm going to post one. So, what happened was, I did get the weekend off, which I was so grateful for it. I mean, so ready to go fishing and had these big plans. I'm going to Everglades City. We're going to had everything mapped out and looked at the Google Maps, had a whole, everything planned, tied, everything we was going to do it. So I worked late Friday night and actually up into, real early Saturday morning, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. I can't remember exact time, but Saturday morning, get up, 9 o'clock or something, head down to Everglades City. Everything looks good. We're all planning to go. Got a camera equipment, got the rod and reels, everything we need. End up stopping by the Everglades City Fishing Company place, got some hooks. Just was ready to go. Everybody's rounded up. My oldest son came, the youngest boy, and my wife. We get up to the Rod and Gun Club, and I end up getting a boat in the water, head out the main canal, going all the way out. We going to look for bait, run out to the outside islands, grab some bait. Everything's looking perfect. I don't know why. I had a real good feeling about this day that we was going to do good. And everything was, working out as planned. But as I was coming back inshore, we decided we was going to come back inshore, do a little bit of snook fishing. It was a little bit windy out there, and it was kind of rough around, I was out there throwing a cast net on the beach, but it was just a little bit rough. I wanted to get in on some cover and do some snook fishing. That's just what I wanted to do anyway. So as I worked my way back, I started feeling sick, like I'm catching a cold or something. And it's probably a 15-minute ride, 20-minute ride back from the Gulf of Mexico back down these canals to get back into Everglades City. And within that time, man, I'll tell you, it was night and day difference of how I felt. I felt great going out, and the time I got back, I felt like I was running a fever. I was feeling sick, just felt terrible. So the first spot that I wanted to try was right directly in front of the Rod and Gun Club that we tried in a previous video. But when I pulled up there, I was already feeling bad, but the current was so strong in that area, my trolling motor didn't want us to stick there. And it was just too much. The bait, you throw the bait in the water to blow down the river, just wasn't ideal time to fish there. So I figured I'd work my way around this little canal back towards, deeper into Everglades City, basically the canal that wraps around it. And I went around there, and I videotaped some of the crab boats and different things. By the time I got over there, man, I guess we made 5, 6, 7 casts, something like that, and I just couldn't take it no more. I had to call it a day. So I drove back to the dock and ended up loading the boat and going home. And man, got home fairly early. Time I got home, I just I went in there and took a shower and straight to bed. I just laid in that bed, running a fever, pouring sweat. So whatever I called, it came on strong and fast. My son woke up Monday morning and went to school. Everything was, he said he felt fine. And by 12 o'clock, same thing, it hit him. My mama went and picked him up from school, his grandmother, and he was sick as a dog. And then my wife said she felt fine, but yesterday, which was Tuesday, she started getting sick yesterday morning. And it hit her last night when I came home. She looked bad. And yesterday, I didn't feel 100%, but I feel about like 80%. I thought I was on the, end of this deal, just maybe a 2-day virus, something like that. But today, man, I started feeling bad again. Well, all in all, I figured I'd go ahead and just put together whatever we experienced out there, which wasn't much. It just basically, get a scenic tour of what we seen, and kind of ends abruptly. And here we go. Welcome to Salty Fishing and Adventures. Well, I got the weekend off, which is very rare this time of the year. So what I plan on doing is try to get us a nice, day of fishing that we could really enjoy. Sometimes, fishing becomes a job sometimes. Get out there, you hustle and bustle, run around, try to catch live bait and throw cast nets and put a lot of work into it. Now today I'm hoping, and I got a good feeling, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be an easy day. We got a few live bait, probably too big at the moment. But we're going to attempt like we did the last episode. We're going to run back inshore, fish around some of these docks. Well, that was about it. That's where I went and get the trailer, put the boat on the trailer and head back home. And the rest of it was just laying in bed and, trying to recuperate. See, get rid of over what I whatever I caught, I wanted to get over it. And so, till next time, see you the weekend. Hopefully you'll stop by, take a peek at our channel. And we really appreciate everybody taking time out their day or night, whatever it is, to, watch us grow. And, just appreciate everybody.